Test, 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 test. Hello everybody, my name is BigPot and today we're gonna be doing another one of my developing package repository manager streams. We're gonna be working on web UI layout and a couple of more stuff. But let's begin, shall we? Hopefully you guys can hear me. We're gonna wait for a few minutes to see how people join us up. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare everything I need to, to go and do today's tasks. So now let's see. What are we doing today? I guess it's we're doing this layout thingy. So for this, we're going to first go here. Actually, no, here. Actually, should be here, right? Yeah, this one. This one actually. All of this goes here. And we're gonna simply do repos dot add new repo data. All repo data. Let's go one test, test, and of course test. Why is that? Because we're going to be writing a layout, and if you want to write the layout, here it is. Want to run it in such a way that it allows us to actually test stuff. So without ever going to having to resort to the actually accessing database which is currently not active. Look at this. So just test. Now, uh, yeah. Apparently I haven't switched screen on stream. Good job, me. Now, I commented this section and I added this part. So when we actually work on the code, things don't go all over the errors. Yeah, Yannick, yeah, it would help. And of course, it would help if I actually watch the chat. That would be a good thing as well. Yeah, actually, this is even let's call it a test layout. It's not even what I'm going to finally use. Or I might just do a bit of smalling, not much, but a bit smaller to the code. So we have a bit of we can have chat on the side. But then I might actually see the chat normally. But now let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do here this layout. As you can see, I have everything set up with two divs here. Now, if we just simply put, I don't know, p testing, this HTML, of course, and rerun .NET Run. And if I actually have things open, things should appear, but they are not. Why? Let me figure out. As always, I probably forget something. Let me see. Of course, if someone else knows what I'm forgetting, because I know I'm forgetting something, can't remember what. Let me see. Always have examples somewhere. But finding them, that's a harder part. Okay. Here. Okay, so the view start file is missing. New file underscore view start dshtml and add this wrap layout equals underscore layout. Now if we rebuild this, it should run. So how are you guys today? of course, if I actually wrote the name here correctly, let me show you. This error occurs. Invalid operation exception. The layout view, the underscore layout can. Nice. You gotta share that with the rest of us when it's finished. Basically, this error says that layout cannot be found. So I looked at it and what I figured, the file name is wrong. It should have been HTML, it's CHHML. So I'm doing just fine. These days have been kind of good for me, being home all the time. Yeah, yeah. Year 2047 will be a good year then, because I think that's probably when this project will finish as well, if I'm honest. Here we go. Now if we roll the page, we get another error. Render body has not been called for the page at ignore call or body. Actually, you need to render the body. Oh yeah, render section. Good job me. I don't know where I picked that up. Render body. An at symbol, of course. Let's try this one now. And there it is. Yeah, that will be our release party and a half. And now we're gonna actually do some CSS. So that's gonna be fun. Last time I did CSS, that was long ago. So we have style.css here. Now we need to import it. If I remembered how to import it. Too bad. Web design was last I started web design was a couple of years ago at school, and I basically said to web design, nope. I guess I still need it for some things. Let's see how to import CSS. Job me. When you can't learn basic things or remember basic things, it's good to have internet on your side. Okay, it needs to be in the head. Link rel equals style sheet href equals style.css. Actually, it's in the directory css/style.css. And it cries because I forgot to enclose it. So here we go. This should work. Now we go to style.css and we're gonna do a simple code or dot flex, I think it's called. I think we're gonna call it dot flex, and we go. Um, but let's go. What should we do? I don't know. Display flex box. I believe it's called. What I wanna do. Then I go dot uh, nav menu. It 150 pixels and the rest of it will be dot body in width. Go with uh, 1000 pixels for now. Now we're gonna have to just apply this. Where am I? I sometimes lose myself in all these files, as always. So here we go, class. This will be our navigation menu. So we can name it nav menu and flex. Now the second one, which should be in div2, is class body and flex. Now, if I learn things correctly, it should work. Of course, there is a huge chance I didn't learn it correctly. Yeah, maybe one day, not today. It is possible to make a hamburger menu, probably really easily, but you know, I would rather make a kebab menu, if I'm to be honest. Even though what exactly is the difference, I was never aware. Okay, there is no difference. Why? Oh, let's try it this way. There is kebab menu. It's the dots, three dots. That's the kebab menu. Even though, yeah, right now, good doner kebab wouldn't be a problem for me. I don't think there is a pizza menu, even though I would love some pizza as well. Okay, now I'm going to apply class flex to this guy. That might work. Not sure. Yeah, someone needs to do it. Let's see. .NET watch. Oh, it needs to watch for a certain project. Watch run. Yay! Now it's watching. And nothing works. Still haven't got it correct. Huh. What now? What now? Maybe doing flex was a problem. Why didn't I just go with standard other thing? So it's actually what I read yesterday. So yeah, I'm just gonna float this shit. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna remove try flex here. This is what my problem. Display. Let's try this. And yes, there it is. Huh. Okay. So I guess this works now. Now I should probably yeah, it's almost over. The day is almost over. So sure, it's probably the quote of the day. Okay, let's see. Now, this we're doing this here. I could add a simple additional stuff here. Let's see. Okay, so now what I will do is correctly. Let's hope I do. I'm going to do this. Dot outer div. Yeah, outer div. And I'm going to do margin left 10% and margin right 10%. So let's see if this works, how this works. I save this, build, and doesn't open. Try again. Didn't work how I intended. Of course, I forgot something. Outer. There we go. For this is errored, like this, loading, and it should work correctly, but it doesn't. Why? Huh. Oh yeah, outer deal. Good job, me. Now we have a nice little website. Of course, it's still like this, but I can figure this out. Let's go. Little bit of math. So we have 10% on left side and 10% on right. That means 80% is left. We do, let's say, 5% here. Here we have what we have left is 75% for auto. Work just as fine. I think, no it won't, 75%. If I calculate correctly, 75 plus 25 is 100%. If anybody disagrees, please tell so I can kick your ass. Because you might be correct. Here we go, yeah. Something doesn't, yeah, oh yeah. This should be okay. Huh, this should be okay. Good job, me. Now, for the next part, now making this actually look good. So we're gonna go to CSS and we're gonna do now menu first. Let's go, let's see. Uh, Background color equals, let's go with aqua for now, just to test out shit. Here we go, and we get this, which ain't okay. We need to go through the whole screen, which I'm going to simply with height 100%. Height 100%. It should relatively quickly sort this problem out for us. This ain't okay. Let's see, maybe I can outer view height 100%. Maybe this will work better. Nope, no dice. Okay, actually, we'll have to figure this out better. But let's continue. So we're gonna remove aquamarine or aqua because I don't like it. Now, what we wanna do is when we have different No, Eric, nobody has seen Small Pod. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Yannick. Body in height 100%. Well, now we should probably put some color so we can see. Background color equals aqua. Well, nope, but let's just say I'm. Huh. Think I. Huh. Let's go with pixels for now. So let's go with 1080 px for now. And still nothing. Huh. Let's let's just see colors here. So we have background. So outer D will be background color colored blue. And let's go with this class background color. We have green yellow. And we see this is how he does it for some reason. Huh. 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 Now let's see if I go here 1080 pixels. Angle this. Yay! Got it working. With all the great colors of the century. The neon yellow or neon green, even worse. At least it's not neon pink. Now, let's see what. Now this was basic, so now we gotta tell it different sub programs within the code we might be running. I hope you guys like the camera in the corner. I actually did some cropping on it through the uh, Alt Shift on the OBS. So if you might not know, on OBS you can do Alt Shift and you can crop almost anything. I believe it's Alt Shift. Nice. Let's now see what else we need. So of course we're gonna first off do a link here. See if I can do it like that. Let me open one of my better examples I have here. Hidden. Okay, so I can see here. Okay, let's see. One of my examples of how this is done. Okay. This is done like this. A, like more basic, the point is it's properly done. Dash A, ESP dash page. So this is actually a tag helper for ASP. Now we just need to put a name, so dash slash index. Just for now, since we're gonna be moving it sooner or later, and we're gonna name it Linux package managers. And yeah, I need to widen this up a bit, so it's not 5%. Let's go with 10%. Here, 10%. And of course, we save here so it reloads. Learn this today, basically. You can reload. And let's go for 25%. How? 25%. Okay. Too much. 17%. Okay, 70% works. I don't like it. It's there, so let's go with margin left 3%. And this will then increase for 7, which would make it 82, right? Now this look a bit better. Of course, I'm gonna be doing more correct of this. Like, for example, I'm not gonna be using for nav menu, I'm not gonna be using percents anymore. Let's put 350 pixels so that is always the same. Or that is too big, so let's go with 150 pixels. 200. Yeah, nice. I like this. And when we click, we get back here. Now, each of these will become a button of some sorts. Probably, I'm gonna probably using something like, what's its name? Something like Bootstrap or something like that, and create buttons. Okay, now this looks even better. So there will be other managers, package managers type stuff in here. Future, I plan on adding package managers for different programming languages and mirroring software for different stuff. So that will be also another one of the so basically mirroring for Linux package manager. So for example, that would mean let's just do for example pages as for a test. That would be something like error management errors like this, and links will look like this. Of course, they will have like nice padding and all of that. So they will like span here. This is where the add. This will be at the, one of these at the top, one of these at the bottom. Here in the middle will be like nice table. This is stable, nice table of elements, which I plan on doing right now. But I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet. So I just simple go class equals head table header. Let me create another CSS file, table.css, because I'm great. And because it's me, I'm gonna just copy this and paste it here and table.css. Now dot table header. I'm gonna go with I don't know background color. I don't know. Let's go with I don't know bold for now. And this yep, this is how it will look. Of course, not like this, like this. I don't know why this. Huh, that's strange. Shouldn't be any space here. Except maybe I should put them in like some sort. Like can I'm just testing something. See if I can make things actually nicer looking. And if I'm doing crazy things, please tell me. There is no color. Well, yeah, where should we start with crazy things? Yeah, but I mean with this, if I'm doing some stupid things, which apparently I am. But let's drop this because I am clearly out of my depth here. Now, added view start and corrected layout name. Comes as well. To CSS files. And finally, I can actually drop this since nothing happened. Odd. Like this. Of course not, because there will be an error, so I need to turn. So actually, I think we're done with this part now anyway. So I don't know why I'm so scared of doing this, because I think we need to do other stuff as well. I'm going to push this to repository. So if you want to check out the repository, the link is down in the description below, and I can actually paste it in chat right now for you guys for the repository. Repository link. Here we go. You can check out the repository there. It's my current repository for this, but it should change in a bit. As you see, there is absolutely no description in the README. That's me. Let's add a README description real quick. This project is made during stream on my YouTube channel. Save. Updated README file. The best description ever. Now let's see what else we can pull out of the hat and make happen. So this is actually where I might actually ask you guys a question or two to maybe help me out in figuring out how to make this work. So one of the things that will be needed will be the say this the software or this workout is the how to explain this. Okay, we're gonna need a not a parser, but that will check a program that will check the files where they are, if they are waiting in a directory, in correct directory, and if they are added to a repository. But not sure how I should do this, whether I should do it in C# or should use some other language. Um, um, did I just drop for a second? Apparently not. It appears to have 0 drop frames, but YouTube dashboard started crying, no data. So if you guys have any idea how if I should use C Sharp or something else like Bash or Python, or not Python because I'm gonna cry like a grown man because that is a, a giant pain in the ass to program since all you Python developers, good job on you, but I I hate Python. No curly braces. Yeah, one of the ways is a cron job, but since this will be run in a container, I don't really need a cron job. I just need a an ever working program that is started on container start. I don't know in what I should write it because one of the option is I could write it in C sharp and do it basically like all this, or I could write it in a bash, even though I'm not so sure how I could do everything in bash, or I could write it in some other language. My opinion would be write it in C sharp, but I want to hear what you guys think as well. So if anyone has any suggestion or something like that, it would be nice to. No, 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 not VB script. I actually do not know VB script at all. That's also a thing. Never really learned it. At first, I thought of just going with C sharp since it's really easy to create a standard Node.js. Really? No, no, no. Node.js not gonna happen. In my opinion, JS okay. JS is a language for for front-end development, but now you add a framework for back-end development. Sorry, that doesn't work. Node.js is banned, if you ask me. And now I just angered a whole lot of Node.js developers. Good job, Big Pod. So I was thinking maybe doing it in Rust, but I already have a project slated for Rust, so I don't need to do that. I have a project for the next update of this when actually so beyond 2047. I mean, when like update 1.1, we're gonna have added the languages for package manager languages support. I'm gonna write the parts for it in for the Rust cargo package manager in Rust. So expect that update somewhere in 2050s. Yeah, adapt obscure languages like the like really obscure languages like C sharp. You know the third or fourth most popular language in the world, and basically most popular language in corporate environment, the obscure language. I have nothing against Python and JavaScript, but each of them has their purpose and their style. I don't like Python style. I miss curly braces. Those need to be there. Sorry. That's my you could say that's how I got learned programming. C, C sharp, C++, Java. Not gonna mention that because I'm not a fan of Java. Everything has to be curly braces. So that's my thing. So I feel somewhat dirty writing Python. On the other hand, Node.js is a total crap. JS is a good language for what was it made? Front-end development, for manipulating in browser on the actual browser of users, but not back-end development. That is just they decide to do that just to appease those front-end developers who also wanted to know backend. In my opinion, they're wrong. There is every tool for there is a tool for situations, and really the only tool for every situation is C sharp. No, but seriously, C sharp is basically can do basically anything. While there are things it can do badly, let's talk about ML. It can do ML, but badly. But there are things it can do moderately okay, and other things it can do very well. And let's just say backend development works really well on C sharp. And apparently they even do front-end development now with it, if you really want to. Because of advent of WebAssembly, you can compile C sharp to WebAssembly. Good job. Now I think I'm gonna go with C sharp approach. So we're gonna create a couple of programs, couple of projects. Well, Java works with many things. Along, uh, as long as those things are are hated, Java works with them very well. And yeah, get that Vim out of here. I don't think I have Vim installed on my system. Let's see. See. Yay, there is no Vim on my system. Thanks God, there is no Vim on my system. You see, five different or six different Vims are there in Ubuntu repositories. None of them I have installed. No, it is completely acceptable. Completely acceptable. Just some, let's call them fairy tale YouTubers who think that what they use is the most popular crap in the world are wrong. Because something that Vim is being used by everybody. Thankfully, it's not. At least I got HTOP back in. Okay? You know that there probably is someone who made VimOS. Well, yeah, that's the primary function of Vim. Once you get in, you can't get out. That's the primary job of Vim, to trap you in it. Okay, now I'm gonna create a couple of C# projects right now. So for the directories, mkdir, um, column apt, apt package watcher, mkdir rpm package watcher, and pacman package watcher. Well, yeah, but tell that to those guys who never even saw Vim or seen this chat. Those won't be able to go. And guess what that will do? It will tell you you can't go out of here. Update somewhere else. So now we have three new directories. Now we're gonna go in each one of them. So cd apt package watcher. We're gonna do .NET console, I believe it is. Now it will make the console application. Then be doing RPM watcher. E- Even better. Where Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Eric. I did misspell watcher and turn it into water. Good job, me. Yeah, turn it into water. .NET console. Now we have three new projects. Well, clearly need to add to our solution. .NET SLN mod up this. Oh yeah, what the hell is that J doing there? And next is RPM, RPM watcher, CSproj, and of course, Ekman package watcher. Now we just cleared terminal and let's see. I'm gonna first do .NET build to see if everything builds. Okay, yay, everything builds. Now we're going to write our here. So this is a standard C# based console project. Now I believe you can actually remove most of this crap. Actually, I believe this is the version I'm working with already. So console.writeLine test. Now if I'm correct, not go with apt.net run, write test. Oh yeah, somebody needs this before that. This is what they call top level programs. Basically, there is no main, there is no class for the main. This if you wanna do basically like this. If you have a main file or some other way or some other thing that only in that file things happen in a single run basically. I think I could here public static void test. I think correct. But if I do a class here, class test, it works. So return this, and we do this, and here we go. Tests dot test, and we run it now, and it errors out. Oh yeah, I probably should return string. This is strange, but okay. Yeah, I actually don't need this. I need just this part because all this could should be easy to implement without any kind of big things. So first we do string uh, location, which is generally not a static string. It's a top level program. Location. Let's call it slash watch directory just for a test run. Now here system.io dot directory uh, x equals new directory location. Now so x dot wait Uh-oh, directory info. Yeah, info. That's the correct one. X dot. Yep, this is the one. Okay, watch there. There. Bravo mi dire. Watch there dot enumerate files dot dot enumerate files. Var files equals watch there files dot this files dot file. Wait. What am I forgetting here? Huh. Shouldn't I be able to like get a number of them? A console dot write line file dot get a numerator dot like this dot uh, rect system.io dot directory info enumerate files. There. So var enumerator files equals files dot get enumerator. It now enumerator files dot. Huh. Shouldn't this be a list? Probably. I should be able to get what I need. I should be able to get let me find the proper definition because I think I'm a bit to go to list. Okay, yeah. I should probably first do this. This is a collection I enumerable right now. So I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to go dot to cast dot to list. I'm going to simply do um, the system collection I remember I numerable system dot collection I enumerable durable. This should work, right? Build. Nope. Oh yeah. Oh, here. Okay, yeah. Probably like this. Huh. Next time, save it. Big pod. Oh yeah. Okay, I could just use link. So using system.link like this. And I can go dot to list. There. And because I'm gonna go list, because I know it's what list of what it is. List of system.io dot file. Can be pretty simple, right? Oh yeah. Using system.collections.generic. If this is the right thing statement. What? File, oh, it's file info, not files. Of course. That should something I should probably know. File info. Rerun again. Now there is nothing, no error. It build. We're gonna do console.writeLine files dot files 0 dot full name. Just a simple test. So we're gonna do mkdir slash watch. Of course, I need a sudo privilege. Sudo my password, and I'm going to go cd slash watch. I'm gonna do touch test with a sudo. Now I'm gonna just do close this one and reopen it, the great terminal. And I'm going to do .NET run. And just output slash was slash test. Correct. Good job, me. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just check if statement, if files dot count, see if it's count, yes, count equals 0, then not return, it's continue. Continue. If, else, if, I always tend to do either if or else if. Or if, I tend to not use just else, almost never. Files.count bigger than 0, then execute bunch of code. Execute add to package repo code. So watch location there. Now string repo location equals, I don't know, this for now. Now I'm gonna add a second file. Um, repo add.cs, and we're gonna go using system and namespace apt package watcher class or public class repo add public static void add repo. Okay, see you later, Yannick. And we're gonna do here string. You're welcome. Repo location and list of system.io dot file info files. Now this will add to repository. So let's first do this. Replace this with repo or apt package watcher dot repo add to repo. Let's go. Repo location and files. I might probably then just put this there, but for now, just for ease of development, I'm doing it this way. So now what we're gonna do? I'm still not decided on what program or if I'm writing it myself for Debian package. My guess is I'm probably gonna use reprepro, reprepro, I believe it's called, something like that. That will be probably the way I'm going to do it. But might change my mind in the between, and could happen that something else I'm gonna do. Okay. Just checking out stuff that might have been missed by me during the stream, like for example, different messages, emails, stuff like that. Always good to check on those because you never know what happens. So at this point, I'm gonna do a simple for each statement, snippet there for each snippet of system.io.fileinfo. I tend to do I here because that's how it was taught. Files. And at this point, we're gonna do simply I dot full name. So console.writeLine i.fullname. So this is so we can have like an output into a logging interface. We're gonna have a file name output into a logging interface. Then we do so. Here will come the code by the repo or whatever I use for the I guess I'm gonna use an external program for that. And what else needs to be here? I guess this will be all handled by program. So that's it. So I can actually move this to there. So like this. This is probably much better if it is right here. It actually looks pretty good like this. Now I actually need to wrap this part in a while loop, while true. There. I did some updates to my code. As you see, there's a bit of difference in the how my Visual Studio Code looks, and I did some changes in the settings. Now, this will be the standard directory for repository where it will be mounted in the container. So this code should be it for main code task. So I'm going to copy it simply into other guys, well, other new project as well. And of course, this is the last one. Simply because I'm a programmer, and programmers should always copy things and not go with rewriting same stuff again. Of course, there's a bug. So watch location needs to be here instead of location. Of course, it probably should save. Okay, yeah, I get a couple of errors since repo location is assigned but not used. Now here things will be a bit different. Why? Because I need to do a couple of things because I'm going to be using standard repo add command in Arch. I'm going to have to actually copy it by hand. So this actually I'm going to actually by using statement here. I could actually just yeah here. Nope. Using them.io. This should make all of these guys redundant. Replace with an empty string. There. Nice. So I need to do file dot copy, or I could do move copy for security purposes to copy. And let's do source file is i.fullname, and this is destination file is $, quotation marks, like this, curly braces I dot name. But before that, repo location slash iname. Boom. This should be correct. We'll copy the file and before that actually execute run repo add. Okay, now of course I'm missing something I just remembered. So it doesn't run like crazy. It has like a timeout period. Let's go with system.reading.sleep read.sleep. Let's give it a 2-second sleep period. C# uses for sleep milliseconds, so 2000 milliseconds is 2 seconds of sleep. Now I'm going to copy this here. And I actually really like the top level programming style because I don't need a main since I'm just doing one thing and nothing else. Now if I actually rebuild this, all of them should work. Again, I guess 2 errors. And RPM, I'm not yet sure how RPMs actually work, RPM repositories, but I'll figure this out really quickly when I check out the documentation. So at this point, I'm going to make myself a couple of notes here. So let's this notes one dot. So let's go notes dot markdown one dot. Yeah, one dot. And just giving myself a couple of notes to do things, basically get things in order for myself to know. So what else gonna need till next time? Of course, for I think that's about it we need to know for the next time. Yeah, see you later, Eric. I'm probably gonna finish in a few minutes anyway. Been almost hour and a half of me streaming, and I think I have enough for now. I'm just gonna commit everything and say goodbye to everybody. So this I'm just commit everything how logically grouped together. Added 3 projects and basic code for them. A very useful commit message, I must say. I'm gonna push it to the repository. So for those who are not in the know, this is the repository. You can go check it out in the description below. It's repository manager net. Current working name, not yet sure how to name it, and as you see, we have everything already here. Pacman package watcher, app package watcher, and RPM package watcher. So at this point, I think we're almost finished. So yeah, I guess I could probably say goodbye to everybody. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, uh, video again, the link for the repository, GitHub repository is in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell and comment. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.